Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your location. This is GMTV. Today we're bringing you a news from a reliable source in DSS custody. This news is coming from Aloy Ejimako, the late counsel and special counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this news is coming from a reliable source from Aloy Ejimako. It reads, this mantra of go to court is new tactic of the oppressors. They intentionally break the law, such as the random or rendition of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They decisively tell you to go to court. But once you go to court and win, they refuse to obey. It's a horrible sin. It's a hubris and has now been extended to elections. And he further reads again, he said, in the midst of all the odium over a dubious election, let us digress to thank those working hard behind the scenes to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and secure our people. Meanwhile, as the ethnic baiting of Igbos in Lagos escalates, the authorities are moved. Vote, you die. Boycott, you die. Today, my visit to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has just been concluded. We spent 2 hours discussing a wide range of topical issues that cannot be disclosed here. Messages and more memos will ensure privately. For now, what is paramount is Onyendu's health and freedom. It admits of no distraction. Yeah, and he further read as well, and other comments are still coming up on this very one. And with the contribution on this, if you read further, they still say some things that are going on, which is very wrong. Himself is being held for a very long time now, going to 5 years now. And today now is on the 7th of March 2023, and he's still being held there, deprived of everything. Also on a court on a court date that they went, they also deprive him of going away from the court. I don't really know what Nigerian people are looking for. I don't know what the judiciary are looking for. They said the court said is free to go, but they deprive him of going. That is very, very bad in a situation like this, because he has not done anything wrong that is making them holding him down there. He was only agitating for the freedom of people, that is freedom of Biafra. And another one wrote as well, said, we are not afraid. It's God's over fear. The legions that included the British war, technocrats, it couldn't end the Igbo race. Not this time. Like a falling out of ants from the antis of savannah we mount. Another one said, haha, ndị Igbo are bunch of criminals masquerading as Igbo leaders. They have no single vision to make Igbo land great and bring back Igbo's investments to the land of their father like Israel did. Then another person replied as well. He said, Igbo's people in Lagos don't hear. Everybody is claiming Oga of their own. Now, look at what is happening. Don't vote, but you said no. Then another comment from there said, Yes, all this well God have reason all this well God have reasons for that of falling us on that wide he bought the only leader by this English is not very clear, so it looks like okay, let's jump to another comment. He say our fathers turned us to slave in our own land, and now is like we want to escape. Why Igbo always be the problem of Igbo? Ohaneze turned to dehumanization. Ohaneze also turned to Fulani. Southeast governors turned Southeast Fulani governors. Our Igbo youths become hopeless. Igbo have Ohamadike, not Ohafia. Then another person replied again and said, we are definitely exiting Nigeria this year 2023. And another one says, it is over for Nigeria. Another comment said as well, better to boycott, let those who owns Lagos decide their own fate. The comment goes on and on and on and on. And also, there's another one said, when the news filtered out Obi won in Lagos, I sensed a Fulani in place, a Fulani in place, a Fulani in power. Then another one replies as well, said, what happened to the land gender? What it was gonna say, land grabbers. Another one said, we must vote. We are not going to die. Labour Party all the way from top to bottom. No holds bar. You see, some people say they're not going to vote. Some people say they will vote. They say Labour Party is from top to bottom. The government of APC is from top to bottom because the top people stepping on the people that are less privileged, stamping on them, but nobody talks, no problem. But they're enjoying, and also the one that are stepping on top of them, they are suffering and smiling. So as you can see, suffering and smiling is the order of the day in Nigeria. So another one said as well, he said, is this a good example of one Nigeria? Ethnic differences on the rise. How can they threaten Igbos to vote again their own person and people, or they would do all manner of rubbish? Does that make any sense to a reasonable person? The other person replied again, said, it's quite unfortunate. Freedom is the answer. Nigeria election is a charade. Then there's loads of questions. Another question again. Another comment, sorry. Thank you for speaking out, but I think Igbos have a good number in Lagos, not to allow anyone push them around in Lagos. They can stand firm and fight back. Hausas did it, but Igbos only seem to have strength to fight themselves. Yeah, I want to put comment on that. They say Igbos only have power to fight themselves. Yeah, it's true. Because if you look at it now, there's a lot of people in Lagos. Instead of them to support each other, they fight themselves. There's still some in the northern side that refuse to come back home. If you ask them to come back home, they will say, oh, we have a lot of materials here. We have houses, we have shops, we have goods and services. We cannot leave them. We have children. We cannot leave them. If we leave them, who is going to take them, or who is going to look after them? But your life is more important than all those things, you know. If nobody is looking after them, at least your life, you can still get power. You have energy, you have your life to continue in a different location or in your own place. This is where we're going to stop this news, and we hope for you to come back again, and also let us know your view. Also leave your view on the comment as well as we proceed. Thank you. This is GMTV. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.